Hello, and thanks for joining us for B-Sides Pittsburgh's 2026 Speaker Series. My name is Justin Lieblein, and I'm one of the hosts on the Distilled Security podcast. Today, I have with me John Dwyer. John, could you introduce yourself and discuss a little bit about your talk?
Sure, happy to. Thank you, Justin. So, John Dwyer, my background is in security research and development, but I've also been in the trenches. So, I have a background in, enterprise incident response and incident response consulting, and I've built and managed and run threat hunting, threat intelligence, detection engineering teams over the last oh my God, 15 years. I'm getting that old.
Since we've had all that.
Yeah, which is crazy. So it's great because I've seen the evolution of everything that we're talking about right now. And my talk is specifically about AI, which AI is everywhere. Specifically, how do we get agentic functions into security operations? And I am so excited about it because I do think it is one of these inflection points in technology. And, maybe this is a hot take or not, but I do think agentic and AI is going to do more for defense than offense when this all sort of plays out. And my talk specifically is about, while I think that AI and agentic SOC solutions are the wave of the future and I fully embrace them, not all AI or agentic solutions are the same. And it is a nebulous term that is hit in the market. And what I'm going to show is two different applications of an agentic SOC analyst. One that looks really, really good and technically checks a lot of the boxes, but how it's implemented can the outcome of that can introduce some risks into your security operation workflows that would not be expected. And then I'm going to show another implementation of an agentic SOC implementation and design that actually gets you the outcome you want to. And from this, I'm going to show the differences. And so the audience can be prepared to have a conversation with a vendor, or if they're coming up with their own solution, to know what good looks like and give some ways to sort of navigate that conversation. That's the point of the talk.
Okay, and that sounds great. Yeah, and you know what? It's always great given like real world scenarios where AI, like you said, is everywhere. And we're trying to throw it at basically everything to see what it can optimize. And a lot of it is good, but as you pointed out, some of it, depending on the implementation, is not so good. And given those real world scenarios will really help out, the audience into that. So that's great. What are you hoping that the audience kind of walks away from this, into that?
I'm hoping the audience walks away with knowing the fact that anyone can build anything at any time, that we're in a new era of evaluation of security solutions, and you got to be able to peek under the hood and know the difference between a probabilistic or a deterministic workflow
Yep.
and know where in the security lifecycle those are going to bring the most value to you, because they both have value. And
Yes.
we need to know when our process needs to be on rails and when we can hand things off to an LLM and get the most out of it.
Yep.
So this is really about demonstrating the different outcomes and be able to ask the right questions of vendors or solutions or your engineers that are developing for them, so that you, at the end of the day, get the most value out of AI, because it is going to be extremely valuable.
Yeah, and I think you hit the nail on the head with you mentioned the difference between probabilistic and deterministic. A lot of people don't get that core concept, and just throw AI and expect it to be deterministic at the end of the day, but don't get the inherent weakness, of it. I'm in the GRC field and we deal with this all the time on collecting evidence. It's like, oh yeah, you can just ask AI to do it. It's like, yeah, will it answer you the same time with the same question the next time? Maybe not,
Maybe
type of
not,
thing.
yeah. And in compliance, it matters.
Yeah, exactly.
It really does matter. Needs to be a defined workflow.
And the same thing with you when detecting threats, it's not like you can say, yeah, we'll ignore that 5% that we didn't look at, type of thing. 5% might be a true indicator, into there. Okay, great. So what else are you looking forward to with B-Sides? First off, is this your first B-Sides in Pittsburgh?
This is not my first B-Sides in Pittsburgh.
Gotcha.
I've been coming for years. I think this is my third or fourth time speaking at B-Sides.
Okay.
But what I'm looking forward to is just seeing how much better it's gotten from last year. So that I have been to B-Sides all over the country. I've
Yeah.
been very fortunate to do that. And Pittsburgh's B-Sides is, I'm willing to die on this hill, is one of the best in the country. And
Awesome.
the best thing about it is every year it seems to grow, and every year it seems to get a little bit better, and I get to meet new people. So I am excited for that. The whole event. I'm excited to meet the young people that are getting into the industry, that are
Yeah.
very, very excited about learning new things. And I'm good with catching up with people that I haven't seen since the last B-Sides. And I try to attend as many talks as possible. So I can't point to one particular thing because I'm very excited about the whole thing.
Awesome. Yeah. I was just talking with somebody the other day. I was like, you know what? One of the best things about it is the view that you get from the casino. And now that they like took out that cafeteria, all you see is like the cityscape and, there from the conference. It's like, man, where are you going to get this view,
I know. I'm telling you that, yeah, the venue punches above its weight class. You don't get that in many B-Sides. You don't
No,
get that professional of a
there's
setting.
usually
So,
a dive bar somewhere. And
yeah.
those are all right and have their character in and of themselves. But yeah, this is good.
Yeah, we're very lucky here in Pittsburgh to have such a good local security
Yeah,
conference.
absolutely. Well, thank you, John. I really appreciate your insights onto your talk. It sounds awesome. Everybody should make a point to go see that. And for the audience, keep in touch. We're going to be releasing about a dozen or so of these. So watch as they drop and see which talks you want to see. Thanks, everyone.